Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. We're going to have a talk about our feet today and the sorts of things that we wear on our feet as well. Before we do that, let's sing hello to one another. We're going to sing our hello song. So from Judy and Claire and Coralie in the toy library, hello. Sing hello to everyone, sing hello to everyone, sing hello to everyone, sing hello. And clap hello to everyone, clap hello to everyone, clap hello to everyone, clap hello. And wriggle hello to everyone, wriggle hello to everyone, wriggle hello to everyone, wriggle hello. While we're talking about wriggling, have you got any shoes on today? Or any socks? Or have you got bare feet? And can you feel your toes? Even if they're inside your socks and your shoes, just wriggle your toes a little bit. Give them a wriggle. Our feet are just so useful, aren't they? They're really important. They help us to stand up. They help us to walk. They help us to stamp. They help us to kick the ball. They help us to dance. What else can we do? You have a think and see how many things you can think of that you couldn't do if you didn't have your feet. And you know, some people use their feet to do drawing with. And some people use their feet to pick things up with. You should have a try. It's quite fun. Well, what do we do to look after our feet? We want to keep them warm first, don't we? So have a peep down at your feet now. Have they got anything to keep them warm, or are they bare on a cozy carpet, or maybe tucked under a cushion or a blanket? But if you were going to be going outside, well, no, first of all, actually, you might even, some of you, have on some slippers. I wonder if you've got some like that. And then, if you're going to go outside, you might put your socks on. There's all kinds of socks. Oh, I bet you've got some different kinds of socks to me. Have you got any socks with drawings on them and pictures? I've got some that are a little face on the socks, and they've got some ears. And you can have stripy socks and great big long socks that you might wear inside your wellies. And you could even, if you were lucky like me, have rainbow socks, soft and cuddly. So that's to keep your feet warm, but we have to look after our feet even more than that, because outside sometimes there are sharp things and bumpy things and wet things. Yes, oh yes, wet things. When we go outside, sometimes we want to go in the puddles. And I bet your mum or your dad or whoever looks after you sometimes says, don't go in there, you've got your shoes on. But sometimes you might have your wellies on. Now that's something good to protect your feet, to stop them from getting wet, and good thick soles to go in the mud. You can see a bit of mud on the bottom of these ones. And then if you're a little person, you might have little shoes like this. These ones have got a buckle on to do them up. These are quite old ones. You don't get so many shoes with buckles now. You've probably got shoes that fasten up with some Velcro. That's that stuff that goes and when you open and close it. Or you might have a pair of shoes with laces. They're quite difficult to do, aren't they? Sometimes you need a grown-up to help you with those, but you can learn how to do them, and they do keep your feet nice and cozy inside. Or you might have the sort of shoe you can just slip onto your foot like that, where you don't have to do any fastening up at all. They're a bit harder to keep on though, aren't they? Well, I've got another pair of shoes here as well. I wonder if you can guess who they're going to be for. Let me show them to you. These are tiny, tiny little shoes. Do you think these ones are for Judy? No, My feet are much too big to go inside there, but I wonder whether they would fit on our baby. You know, the one from the toy library that we often have in our songs and our stories. Let's have a look and see. Oh, I'll just get her foot up so we can see her foot. Now then, oh, no, it won't go on. It's too small for her. Well, we mustn't try and put that on you, baby, because you shouldn't wear shoes that are too small for you. They're not very good for your feet, are they? And we really need to look after our feet because, like we said before, they're so important. But who could wear these shoes? Is there anyone around who could try them? Oh, I think I've found the person they belong to. It's Bobo. Here he is. Now let's see. Here are his feet. There are his toes. Let's see what happens when we put one on. Yes, it slips in. And then let's try this one. Yes, it slips in. And just look. And he's got special buttons to do these ones up on, like this. He doesn't have any buckles or Velcro. He's got buttons on his shoes. There he is, all ready to go. Well, that's a lot of different kinds of shoes. How are your toes feeling now? Are they still wriggly? In a minute, we'll do some wriggly tickling with your toes. But first of all, try standing up a minute. We're going to do, you know the song where we clap our hands and we say, if you're happy and you know it? Today we'll do stamping our feet. So get your feet ready, standing up, good and strong and tall. We're going to stamp our feet and wriggle our toes. Ready? If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, wriggle your toes, wriggly wiggle. If you're happy and you know it, wriggle your toes, wriggly wiggle. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, wriggle your toes, wriggly wiggle. Well, now we're talking about wriggling. If there's a grown-up with you while you're watching this, see if they'd like to play a game with you with your toes. Stick your foot up. We're going to do the one about this little piggy, and each toe is a little piggy. Are you ready? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had nut roast. This little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. That was a tickly wiggle. Don't forget, if you're going to do that with somebody, you must always ask them, do they mind having a tickle? Would they like one? Because it's horrible to be tickled if you don't feel like it. Let's try it again. If you've got someone to tickle, or you could do it with one of your teddies, or maybe with a dolly. Let's see if I can too. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had nut roast. This little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. Oh, I think she liked that. That was good, wasn't it? Now let's have another song. What else can we do that's got something that we do with our feet? Not stamping, not just ordinary walking. Bet you could do some good dancing, but this one's going to be about marching, so you're going to have to stand up again now. Oh, it's tiring this time, isn't it? Ready? Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. When they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. I hope you did that with your feet, and I hope you used your whole body to stretch up and stretch down. And maybe your grown-up did it too. It's a good thing to do if you're stuck inside at home, isn't it? Well, that was a lot of things about our feet. We talked about them on Tuesday when we were all together on the get-together on Zoom. Maybe we'll see some of you next Tuesday, and we'll see what we're going to do then. Something else exciting, I'm sure. But now, sadly, it's time for us to say goodbye. Are you ready? Can you wave? Oh, my little friend wants to come as well. Still got his shoes on. Here he is. Are you ready? Wave goodbye to everyone. Wave goodbye to everyone. Wave goodbye to everyone. Wave goodbye. And kiss goodbye to everyone. Kiss goodbye to everyone. Kiss goodbye to everyone. Kiss goodbye. Bye, everybody. See you soon.